My name is John Abraham, and I work in the community for Caliber Home Loans. I'm in the mortgage business, and I've been doing it about 30 years. The mortgage industry has kept me really busy, but that's a good thing. I'm also very involved in fitness and in drug-free, steroid-free bodybuilding and fitness. I'm adamant about staying on schedule with my screenings. That's just part of my health regime, is that it's really important, and I know the benefits of staying on schedule with a screening. And I think I told my doctor, and it was time for me to have a colonoscopy in February, and we scheduled it for March. He was proud of me that I brought it up before he even brought it up to me. And then with COVID-19 hit, and so the procedure got delayed as they stopped doing elective surgeries. I went in then, I think it was Memorial Day weekend, for my just routine screening, and I expected to come out just with great news, no polyps, everything's good, you can go home. And I woke up out of the anesthesia, and I was a little bit groggy. And I remember the nurse telling me that, hey, we're gonna go down and get your brother-in-law and bring him up here. My brother-in-law had taken me, he was waiting in the car. Still being a little bit groggy, I remember Dr. Baldwin saying something about, if this would have been 3 to 5 years from now, this would have been a much different conversation. And my nurse, her name was Susan Crumholes, and Susan was patting me on the hand saying, you're gonna be okay. And I really began to get a little bit scared and confused because I really didn't know what happened. And my brother-in-law came up, and Dr. Baldwin, who I really admire and like, came in and sat down and explained that there was a large polyp, 8 centimeters, which I had no idea how big that was until I Googled it after he had left. But he explained that they weren't able to remove it during the colonoscopy, and that was gonna probably require that I meet with Peoria Surgical Group to talk about removal, which also may involve colon resection. So that was kind of a journey. It was probably, I'm fortunate that with COVID, it was still only 6 weeks from the time I had my colonoscopy until the surgery was completed. And then there was a 2-week waiting period afterwards to make sure that the pathology report, the final pathology report, came out good, and that they got what they call clear margins. So the markers around the polyp had no cancer in the lymph nodes. He came, my daughter came with me, she knew how nervous I was, and Dr. Serrades opened the door, he swung the door open and said, no cancer. And we both had tears in our eyes. We were really fortunate, so blessed, because I know a lot of people had a lot different outcome than I did. Dr. Serrades explained that the size of the polyp that I had about an 85 to 90% chance of having cancer cells in it. And I fell into that 10 or 15% that didn't. And so I am so lucky and so blessed and so appreciative of the great care that I got from not only Central Illinois Endoscopy, Dr. Baldwin and Susan Crumholes, my nurse, but then also the Peoria surgical team. They were absolutely wonderful. My mission, my passion after going through this experience is to use my voice, that people know me in Central Illinois because I've probably done your mortgage before, or people know me in the fitness industry from my passion for drug-free bodybuilding, but I want to use my voice now to help educate people on the importance of regular screening and staying on schedule and how it does save lives. And my outcome could have been very, very different.